Your dog is staring at you right now. Just staring. Unblinking. Patient. Like it knows something you don't. And you've thought about it before, haven't you? What is going on in that little head? Like what? What is the actual thought happening right now? Because it turns out, animals are not empty. They dream. They grieve. They hold grudges. They fall in love. One of them described death using sign language. And the science of animal minds has completely exploded in the last decade. What we now know will genuinely change how you see every animal you've ever looked at. Let's go. Okay, dogs first. Because dogs are the animal every human thinks they understand. And most humans are wrong. Dogs understand up to 250 words and gestures. They can tell when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're stressed, even before you know it yourself. How? They smell it. Dogs can literally smell your stress hormones. Your dog knows your emotional state before you've processed it. But here's the part that's actually extraordinary. When your dog stares at you, they release oxytocin, the same chemical humans release when they look at someone they love. Your dog is not just attached to you. They are chemically, biologically, in love with you. Which makes it significantly worse when you leave for work and they spend the entire day sitting by the front door. Studies show dogs have no concept of how long you've been gone. 5 minutes or 8 hours. Same level of absolute celebration when you return. They just know you were gone, and now you're back. And that, apparently, is the best thing that has ever happened in the history of the universe. Do animals dream? Oh yes, absolutely yes. And it's one of the most wonderful things science has confirmed. When your dog twitches in its sleep, it is running in a dream. Their brain shows the exact same activity as humans in REM sleep. The same exact activity. Rats dream about mazes they ran during the day. Scientists can actually read their dreams, and the brain patterns match the exact route the rat took. A rat goes home, goes to sleep, and replays its entire day. Like a tiny furry human who can't let things go. Cats dream too. And given that cats spend their entire waking life either sleeping or planning something, their dreams are probably terrifying. And then there's the octopus. Octopuses change color while they sleep, flashing through patterns and textures. The colors they flash match their hunting camouflage. They might be dreaming about the hunt. An octopus, out here having the most cinematic dreams of any creature on this planet. Now, this is the part of the video where the energy changes completely, because this one hits different. Do animals feel grief? Yes, and the evidence is overwhelming. When an elephant dies, the herd gathers around the body. They touch it with their trunks. They stand in silence for hours. Mother elephants have been observed carrying their dead calves for days, walking with them, unable to leave. They return to the bones of family members years later. They pick them up. They carry them. They remember. Dolphins do the same. Mothers carrying dead calves at the surface of the water for days. Chimpanzees have been photographed sitting with their dead, grooming them, refusing to accept they're gone. These animals are not performing grief. They are feeling it, the same way you would. Okay, energy back. Because we need to talk about crows. And crows are about to absolutely ruin your day. Crows can recognize individual human faces, and they remember them for years. In a famous study, researchers wore specific masks when capturing crows for tagging. The crows remembered the masks, but then they told other crows. And those crows, who had never seen the researchers, also started harassing them. A crow held a grudge, and then shared the grudge with the whole neighborhood. Now, the nice part, crows bring gifts to humans they like. Shiny objects, buttons, small trinkets, left deliberately, as thank you presents. But crows who don't like you? They will dive bomb you, follow you, scream at you, and teach their children to scream at you. A crow's children will inherit its enemies. So if a crow doesn't like you, that is a generational problem. And then there's the octopus, the most extraordinary mind on this planet, and possibly the closest thing to alien intelligence we will ever encounter. Octopuses have 9 brains, 1 central brain, and 1 semi-independent brain in each arm. Each arm can make decisions on its own. While the octopus is thinking about one thing, its arms are independently doing other things. The octopus is always multitasking whether it wants to or not. They can open jars, pick locks. They've been found in fishing traps, having crawled in, eaten everything, crawled back out, and gone home. They sneak out of their aquarium tanks at night, cross the floor, break into neighboring fish tanks, eat, return to their own tank before anyone notices. Nobody can prove anything. They're also colorblind, but they change color with extraordinary precision. How? Nobody fully knows. They live for only 2 to 3 years. No parents to teach them. No culture to inherit. Everything they know, they figured out alone. Pure, raw intelligence. Now, the biggest question. Do animals actually know they exist? Scientists use something called the mirror test. Put an animal in front of a mirror. Do they recognize themselves? Or do they think it's another animal? Most animals fail spectacularly. The dog sees a stranger and absolutely loses its mind. Full threat response. At itself. The dog is having a complete confrontation with its own reflection, and it is winning. But great apes pass, elephants pass, dolphins pass. They look in the mirror and they know. That's me. And magpies, a bird, passes the mirror test. A magpie looks in the mirror, notices the dot placed on its own feathers, and removes it. It knows it's looking at itself. A magpie is self-aware. Let that sit. And then there's Coco, a gorilla who learned sign language, who had a pet cat she loved, who named the cat All Ball. When the cat died, Coco signed the word cry. And when asked about death, Coco signed comfortable hole. Bye. A gorilla described death as a comfortable hole and said goodbye. So here's what you actually know now. Animals are not empty. They dream, they grieve, they remember faces, they hold grudges, they love. The difference between animal minds and human minds is not as large as we thought. It's a spectrum, and we are not at the top in every category. The crow has a better memory than most humans. The elephant has more emotional range. The octopus solves problems no human can solve in the same way. Every animal you've ever walked past without thinking has an inner world, a life of experience, happening behind eyes you looked straight through. And your dog, who is still staring at you right now, already knew that. That's Know What. We don't tell you what to do, we just try to show you what's actually going on. If something clicked, you know what to do. And if it didn't, come back when it does.